Hi there, folks. We're Travel with Johnny and Will, and we're currently on board MSC Fantasia. We're staying in Yacht Club. It's our first ever time staying in Yacht Club, and we are staying in a Deluxe Yacht Club suite, which is cabin number 15018.
Yeah, so in this video we just want to give you an overview of our Yacht Club cabin and then give you the positives and negatives that we thought about the cabin and a little bit about how the cabin fed into the Yacht Club experience. So here is a brief look around the cabin.
So, just a brief overview of the cabin. The footage you've just seen is obviously taken at the beginning of the cruise. We're recording this on our day 7. Things are a bit rocky, so in case you're wondering why we're swaying, it's a bit rocky out there. So, in terms of the cabin itself, it's been a good size of cabin. We particularly, obviously, there was the walk-in sort of dressing area, like wardrobe, the bathroom, then the bed, and then there's a large sofa and a little workspace area. And then you have like your hospitality area in the corner beneath your television, with your fridge, with the mini bar, and there's water has been left out as well. And whenever you'll probably have seen in the footage, whenever we checked into our cabin, there was a nice bottle of bubbly on ice awaiting us.
So what sort of amenities do you get when you book a Yacht Club cabin? So you get a 24-hour butler service along with 24-hour concierge. You get premium extra drinks, and this means any drink to the value of
€14.
€14. Yep. You get a internet package included. On this ship, it is the browse internet package. So you're fine for browsing and sending messages, video call, but you cannot use any streaming services. So Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus are all out. You get access to private areas, including your exclusive topsail lounge, which is your bar lounge area. You have access to the one pool and bar. And then you have your Yacht Club members only restaurant. You get complimentary access to the thermal area in the onboard spa. And we actually have a dedicated lift to take us to the spa. You get free room service, free 24-hour room service. And I will pop the menu on screen now. And you get a free minibar, and your drinks are selected at your choice, and your butler will come every day and replenish the drinks.
Yeah. We drink Coke Zero, and basically we mentioned that to her on day one, that if she could take out the full fat Coke and replace
Although she didn't take out the full fat Coke.
No, she just kept replacing it.
And then I kept drinking the full fat Coke. So,
yeah, they'll put whatever you would need in it. So they will. Which has been really handy and quite nice, actually. So next we want to talk about some of the positives that we found with this cabin. The bed was really comfortable. We had no issues sleeping or any aches and pains getting out of bed in the morning because of a restless or a bad night's sleep. So really comfortable bed. The bathroom itself, it's a good size of bathroom. It's not tight or anything like that. Plus we have a bath. And I'm not a bath person, but you are.
Yeah.
And you've had, 3 baths this week, I think?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. And so, yes, it's probably just a bit of a novelty, but I'm sure it was nice for you having a bath.
Well, no, it's not a novelty for me, because I bath every week, at least once a week, really. But yeah, it's a novelty to have a bath.
Just to be aware, he does wash every day, but he doesn't bath every day. He opts for a shower in the mornings.
Yeah.
We should include that just because we've had a recent comment asking, did we wash?
Oh yeah, what was that about?
Who knows? Anyway, I suppose we don't really say in our daily vlogs that we get up and we get washed, because we just assume everybody does that.
Yeah, that's what the question was about, yeah.
So anyway, we digress. The next good thing about the cabin was the air conditioning. Now, anyone that watches our channel knows that we normally like to stay in a fridge. And we normally like the temperature super cool. The air conditioning in this room has kept the room cool when you want it cool, and then whenever you adjust the little setting on the differ on the wall, the thermostat on the wall, that you'll find after about 10 or 15 minutes then the temperature completely starting to change in the cabin.
Yeah.
And actually on this cruise we've had a couple of days whenever we've been ashore that it has been cool or it's been quite windy, so we've actually been really glad to come back and then put the heating up and just to sort of like thaw out a bit and get
it's been really a responsive sort of air conditioning system. It's worked really, really well.
We also just want to say about the storage in this cabin. Obviously we mentioned walk-in closet space, and whenever you go into it, there's drawers, there's shelves, there's a
hanging space, there's a big shelf at the top.
And then opposite then there's another cupboard which sort of has more sort of shallow sort of shelves. And we sort of put our shoes and things in there. But a great amount of storage, whether it is for hanging space or areas to fold and put away your clothes, ample storage. And we also liked the fact with the beds was that the beds we could put our suitcases underneath them, so it meant then that kept it out of your way really when you're navigating around the cabin.
So in terms of the style of the cabin, this is a good thing for me. It is quite dated, but it has like an old school charm, luxurious sort of feel to it.
Yeah. That
you wouldn't get, like we've travelled on Virtuosa and they're much more modern and they are nice as well, but it's all like the new way of greys everywhere. Whereas this has a more of an old, like the sofa's yellow, do you know, and this headboard part's like mustardy, goldy, yeah. But there's just something about it that I really like.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable to me.
It's just a nice. It's charming.
Yeah, and it's a nice place to just come in and relax and be nice. I don't know. There's just a feeling that it gives you.
It's sort of
it
is a warm, cozy feel.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's nice because we have been on a cruise where the temperatures haven't been scorchers every day.
Yeah.
The other thing is just in terms of the service that we've had, in terms of the room service, the food we've got has been delicious. It's been warm. It's been brought on time. Our cabin has been kept super clean by our butler and the cabin steward staff.
Service twice per day.
Yeah, service twice per day. And we love the fact that obviously then they come in the evenings for a turn down service and they leave you little bottles of water by your bed and little chocolates. And we've had little nuggets and chocolates in the evening as well left on our coffee table. So all those little extra treats that you seem to get in a yacht club suite has been really nice.
Moving on to some of the bad things, of which there aren't many on this cabin. First thing being the socket situation. There's 2 EU and there's 2 American, and then there is 2 normal USB-A, which is the little rectangular square type. It's just been tough getting everything over here. So like we each wear Apple Watches and we have iPhones and we have an iPad. I have mics. I have a MacBook. We have other lights that need charge. We have a battery pack. I was going to say a backpack. A battery pack. So it's just been, because there's nothing by the bed dedicated to charge our phone or our watch, it's meant everything has to go over there. And if we didn't have a portable battery charger that one of us could take to bed at night, it would just be harder to get everything charged. And the other thing is that when I plug in 2 European things into converters and then try and put them beside each other using the 2 European sockets, they barely fit. Like it's a squeeze. They're so tight to each other. So maybe a tip in the future is to bring 1 European and 1 American. And that way they should always be separated enough. So compared to more modern ships, it does lack those little new technology charging points by the bed, and it's been a little bit of a struggle. Okay, so this point isn't really that much of a negative for us because we tend to now don't really turn the TV on within the cabin, but the cabin doesn't have any extra features compared to a regular, if you booked a bargain basement, Bella interior cabin. It has the safety channel, the bridge channel, a few advertisement channels for the shops, and then I think I found
like BBC World News,
CNBC, that sort of thing, and then there was a couple of Italian or Spanish channels as well that I found.
I think obviously we've stayed in cabins on like other cruise lines, you know, for example Princess, and they have like a range of movies and TV shows which are just there to watch. I think I would have expected something like that for Yacht Club. Especially, you know, some people may, you know, not everybody, you know, may not, you know, people may want to watch a movie or something in the evening. Not everybody goes out in the evening time. Or sometimes people just want to have an early night, and if there's nothing to watch on the TV, then it's a bit of an issue for them. Not for us, I have to say, but we just want to point out that you don't get anything additional than being in Yacht Club in terms of your TV.
So as a consequence of the TV not having any on demand, you also can't like look up your shipboard account or go and check availability for restaurants like you can on some other cruise lines. So it's definitely lacking in its abilities. So another negative point for me personally is the bath situation. It's great that it's a bath and I can have a bath, but in terms of the shower, it's not the most comfortable. The bath then raises up the floor level. My head's touching the ceiling, and the shower head doesn't really go up high enough, so it's sort of been hard for me to wash my hair. But apart from that,
the other thing is that there's no sort of grab rail in it. And obviously we have had a few days where it has been quite rocky, and you know, you do sort of have to just watch yourself.
It's quite hard, to get steady within the bath because of the little rounded edges. The other thing is, because there's no grab rail, people have been grabbing the shower riser part, and it's quite loose actually. So it's a positive that it's a bath, but from a man of my height, it's a negative that it's a bath.
Yeah. We can't keep them happy, folks. Sure, we can't.
Another small negative would be that the shaver socket is of that different type that doesn't fit UK toothbrush chargers.
So, folks, we've really enjoyed staying in this suite. Like I say, we normally would stay, if we cruise with MSC, we normally stay in a balcony cabin and pay the extra for the Orient experience. And whenever we initially had booked our cruise, we had looked at the Orient experience, and the difference in price wasn't a huge gap. And we felt that the extra amenities that we'd be getting with the cabin and with Yacht Club would far outweigh the cost increase. We do hope to bring you another video, if it isn't already out, about the whole Yacht Club experience. So now that we've been here a week, and whether it was worth the money, and whether we would do it again. But in terms of the cabin itself, it's been very comfortable. We've enjoyed our week here. Yeah, and I think certainly the positives certainly have outweighed the negatives.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up down below, click subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss out on our next video. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you found this useful. Bye.
Bye.